Guys, we have to stop the snooze fest. Y'all can get so dull, bland, and boring. Gotta break free from those shackles of blandness and ignite yourself with some magnetic personality. Discover these 6 secrets to captivate everybody around you and have everybody's attention. Become an absolute magnet. Let's go unlock that inner charisma. Tip number 1, be interested in others. Now, see, at the end of the day, we all are a little bit self-centered, right? We all want to be heard. We all want to get our voice across. We want to feel like we know what we're talking about. So when you're interested in other people, they're going to feel appreciated. They're going to feel like they actually want to talk to you. Like there's actually value. They're like, wow, this person actually thinks I'm like really interesting. They like that I'm into running. They like that I'm into hiking. They find so much interest in it. Like I've never been asked like why, one time I was out running maybe 13 miles and these ladies stopped me. They're like, hey, sir, please stop for a second. Sorry to stop you during your run. Why? We just see you running around multiple times and you run around so fast, but like, why do you do it? And I had to stop for a moment and I looked at these ladies and I thought, I do it for my health. And they kind of looked at me like, because I was like 19 years old running a ton, like 13 to 20 miles a day. And in my mind, I thought, well, yeah, like I want to be healthy. I want to live long. I want to feel good. I want to be lean, fit. Like it's for my health. And they were just shocked. But that moment, like I found so much appreciation for someone stopping me because no one had ever shown that interest in me running. No one ever wondered why I ran. So take a moment, share interest in someone. If you see somebody doing something you find really interesting, be like, why do you do that? Or like, why is it that you do what you do? What do you do for a living? What do you have planned for your day? All these sort of interests, it'll play out in your favor because 1, you'll be able to learn from them, and 2, they're gonna feel acknowledged. Number 2 would be speak in their interest. Same sort of deal. When you find something that they're interested in, ask questions because they're likely a professional in this field because they will be committing tons of time to this field. When you find an obsession with something, you're gonna keep learning and learning and learning until you figure out everything you can about it. You just become so obsessed in progressing in something, like swimming. I am a terrible swimmer, but I'll ask a swimmer like, how do you breathe up in the air and then go right back down? Like they might tell me just be more confident, and then I'll try it and then it might improve. Speak in their interests, ask them questions, they will share their knowledge, you will gain from it. Number 3 would be listen. So you're asking all these questions and all you have to do is play ears. That's all you got to do. Just kind of sit back, let them do the talking. If the conversation kind of plays into your role, be a good listener, be ready to share something in your end or ask another question. At the end of the day, you always want it to be mutual to an extent. You want to still share your experiences. You want to seem interesting yourself. But at the end of the day, don't ramble on for far too long because it's likely that you will share 1 or 2 points. And as soon as you share that 1 or 2 points, they're thinking in their mind what they want to say, and they want to say it, and they're waiting for you to finish. So the quicker you can finish sometimes, the quicker they can say what's on their mind. And again, it goes right back to the point of like them letting them speak. So listen more often. The better listener is the gainer in every conversation. Number 4 would be to smile. When something about the radiance of smiling. See, I could just be talking to someone and be like, oh, okay, yeah, really interesting. Oh, you like that sport? Nice. It is just so boring. Like you are so bland and monotone. Something about smiling, it makes them feel like you're genuinely interested. Like you're like, wow, that is really cool. Like I would have never thought that. No way. And again, it comes down to being authentic, because you can't fake a smile. Flattery is the worst way of going about it. You can't expect to do all these things if you're genuinely not there. If you're not present, if you're not enjoying the moment, don't fake a smile. But if you genuinely find so much interest in what they're talking about, like the other day, these people, they were talking about pens, watches, and they just kept talking about their own watches. They kept talking about their own pen collection. And then they ended up on rats. And I genuinely was like, I would never consider a rat as a pet. I mean, would you? They own 22, if not 24 rats. 22 to 24. I just thought to myself, like, wow, I'm so intrigued. I want to know, like, what you feed them. Like, why is this an interest of yours? Like, why is this something you're so obsessed with? Like, I would never think a rat would be my go-to pet. And they just went on and on about these rats. But the whole time I was smiling, because I found that so cool for someone to have rats as a pet. Number 5, sometimes you can close out with it, be like, hey, I never got your name. And you introduce each other by your names. Next time you come around, you bump into that same person, you remember that name, the smile you will see on their face. Your name is selfishly the most important thing in your life. Hearing your name just puts a smile on your face. It makes you feel like they remember you, they hold value to you, and they want to see you again. Because, like, in your day-to-day interactions, how many people actually take the time to remember your name? Not very many. It's the people that do, and you're like, wow, you remember my name. And suddenly they have an edge on you. Because if you introduce each other by name, and the next time you bump into each other, you don't remember their name, they remember yours, you're going to feel like a piece of crap. You are. Why? Because they found enough interest and value in remembering your name, while you were probably stuck in la la land, not being present, not caring enough about their name, not caring enough about the next encounter. They're going to say their name, you're going to feel awful. Even just saying hello to someone by their name. Hey, Sean. It's good to see you, Sean. Better than, hey, man. Hey, sir. Remember names. Beautiful, beautiful thing. And number 6 kind of ties into all of it, but make them feel important. We all are emotional beings. We all like feeling important, acknowledged, appreciated, seen, heard. We're quite selfish people, right? But that's the beauty in it, is seeing the other side and seeing that when you find interest in other people, you learn exponentially faster. So you're both in a common ground. You're both benefiting. So let someone feel important, because everybody is important in their own way. Everybody has their own interests. Everybody has their own expertise and things they devote their time to. So hopefully with these tips, you'll end up like myself personally, because let me tell you a recent story. Just yesterday, I was serving a table, and I was kind of feeling down and insecure. I was like, man, maybe I'm not cut out for this job. I felt like I wasn't doing my part, like I could be doing better. Now, the weird thing is, every single one of my tips were exponentially higher than was expected, like 25, 30%, if not even more. And so I thought to myself, like, why am I feeling this way? Why? I don't get it. Like, why do I feel so unfulfilled? And my last table comes along. They're the ones with the rats, the pens, the watches. I took the time to notice a Mont Blanc logo on their wallet, and I went ahead and asked, and one thing led to another. They're a writer, they collect pens, and then suddenly we ended up on rats. But the thing is, they kept speaking of all their interests, and all I did was hold value in those interests. I was genuinely interested, because I'm interested in pens, I'm interested in watches, and I was interested in why they owned rats. But all of this came around to them feeling important, where at the end of the night, they said, when will you ever become a bartender? And I thought, I don't think I ever will. And they took a step back. They're like, you would be a fantastic bartender. We always sit at the bar. We would love to see you over there. You should really consider it. And I thought, well, like, it is a good way to start interacting with people more because they're so close to you. They're right in front of you, right? But like, I was like, yeah, maybe I should consider it. And they were like, yeah, you are just so charismatic. Your demeanor's amazing. You're so pleasant to talk to. You're so warm and welcoming. And I just like, I took a step back. I didn't even know what to say. Like, I was like, thank you very much, y'all. Like, I appreciate it. Something about that was like an eye-opener because day to day, I feel like I can always be doing better, right? We just always, to an extent, feel unfulfilled. But it's those little steps of showing interest, showing enthusiasm, showing that you genuinely care for the person, you're interested in what they have to say, that make them feel special. They feel important, and this will make you feel less bland, less dull, and overall a person they look forward to seeing. If y'all are interested in more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button down below and leave a like or comment for the algorithm, help me out, and share your own personal stories. When have you found yourself being so charismatic that people kind of draw to you? They want to speak to you, they want to come be in your circle. See you on the next video.